Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, very good morning. How are you?
I am fine. And what about you?
I'm also doing well. And sorry for that because you know what? My power was cut off. That's why I was unable to call you. But now I'm free. I make you call. So we can start the session, okay?
Yes, yes. I read your message, ma'am.
Yeah, that's why I inform you because I send you message and I was unable to call you. So I just thought like that maybe it's not good for us so for the conversation. So that's why I inform you before. Okay, let's get started the session.
Okay.
Okay, so we
So,
both are meeting very first time. Okay, so can we introduce ourselves? I
yes,
really
yes,
want to know
surely.
about yourself.
Yes, yes. So, if I talk about myself first, so my name
Hmm.
is Ranjit. I am from Gujarat. I am from Botaj in Gujarat. And if I talk about my
Hmm.
qualification, so I have completed my 12th class. And if I talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are listening English songs, reading English book, articles, and I have a little bit interest to drawing pictures because I am little bit artist. So this is all about me. So, and what about you?
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. Well, before introductions of Maya, I would like to suggest one thing. I would like to say one thing. As you mentioned me, if I talk about, you repeated this line again and again. So I think this is not good for you. But let's start with my introduction. Well, my name is Mansi Vajpayee, as you know that. And I belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. If I talk about my education, I have done my master's subject of English literature from the Anand Anglo Mahavidyalaya, which is located in the Kanpur University. And right now, I'm English trainer. I am running my YouTube channel also and the institute all as well as. So that's all about me.
Okay, so you talked about me that I repeat the same line because, ma'am, this is my means. I started speaking with the people before few days ago. That's why I am making this mistake.
Not an issue. I just thought like that. That's why I interrupt you. If you don't mind, so please let me start this conversation. So, how can we make this conversation interesting? Do you have any plan? Do you have any target? Do you have any question you want to ask me?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I have a question. So, ma'am, I want to ask you some questions. Can I ask you?
Yeah, sure, you can.
So, ma'am, you mentioned that you teach the student, and I also watch your video in YouTube. So, I have one question. Is that what is the important between knowledge and degree? What is important if we go anywhere to get the job? So, what is most important, knowledge or degree?
First thing is that it's very beautiful question. I would like to give the answers of that question. A knowledge and the degree both are different sector, but nowadays if we go anywhere and we send our resume, so of course everybody just look it to around us with the degree. They just look find out what I have done in my past, what the degree I have. I have done master, I have done MBA, I have done whatever I have done on my past. So that is a matter a lot. But the knowledge is also part of the game. Okay, because if you don't have a knowledge, so how can you think like that? I am able to do this work in this field. But first of thing that you should have a degree. I think that's my opinion. You should have a degree. That's why you are selected on that place. And knowledge, when you do start working, so of course knowledge come day by day because no one is talented by the bond with the bond. So we have to achieve first degree, then we just gain the knowledge. That is my opinion of that. Because we all are learning English, okay? We all are learning English, but skills we are adopting. Knowledge we cannot adopt. Okay, so we can say that yeah, we should have our skills, but rather than we have a degree also. What is your opinion about that?
So my opinion is, I think knowledge is more important than degree because degree is just a piece of paper. I think, but
Mhm.
if we go anywhere to get the job, so their institute or the director of the school or colleges, they ask about our degree. Okay, what we have completed in our past. If we have
Yeah.
about degree, so they can easily give us a job to do.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I know very well knowledge is very important. If you don't have a knowledge, nobody asks you. But if you don't have a degree also, so nobody can ask you. Suppose that you have done a lots of time in your past, but someone has stolen your degree. Then how can you prove yourself? I am educated person. No, you cannot prove. By talking, you can just show yourself. But if you really want to select it any post like that, if I want to fill any form, and on that form, just Manda, you have to complete your 10 plus 2. And I have done my 10 plus 2. I have a whole knowledge about the 10 plus 2, but I don't have a degree. Then how can I fulfill? How I am eligible for the filling this form? So that's why degree you should have. So we can elaborate ourselves just because of two degree. Yeah, we are enhancing ourselves by the help of knowledge, but first step you should have a degree. So I think so. Another question do you have? You want to ask me? I
Yes,
hope you
ma'am.
agree with my question.
Yes, ma'am. I agree with your questions. And you mentioned in this video that you teach the students. So, ma'am, do you teach at home or institute?
Institute. I have teaching. I am teaching institute.
So, is there your personal institute or others?
We can say that it's a partnership.
Acha. So, after learning English, what do you want to become in your life?
I really want to take a government job because I am preparing of the government exam. So that is not my aim. I have to become a trainer. No, I'm just doing this work as a part time. Okay, because someone gave me a opportunity, then I thought, oh, I have to took this opportunity. I have taken this opportunity and just started teaching. And now I'm investing a lot in this step. I'm also running my YouTube channel. If you watch the lot of videos on my YouTube channel, so just find out the things what I'm doing in that nowadays. But the main motive is that I really want to become a government officer. That is the main motive.
So, in which government field do you want to join?
I am preparing of the SSC, Staff Selection Commission.
Yes. So, I watched your many video in YouTube, and I found that you teach a student well. So, I think you should become an English trainer in future, not the government employment.
Maybe what is written on my destiny, it's totally up to God. It everything is depend to the God, but I am just doing because now I have a time, I can start these things also. But if I don't have another options, of course I'm just doing this work also. Maybe let's see.
But if we think like this, that just I have to get the government job, and I am doing this work for my uh, leisure time. You mentioned that no, but we have to think like this way that whatever I am doing, whatever I am doing for my better future. So we have to think like this way, and that we have to do.
I couldn't get this question. Can you repeat your question?
Yes, you mentioned in this video that okay, you are teaching the student for your leisure time. Means you are not teaching the student as you mentioned that you are not want to become English trainer in future. You want to become a government employee in your future. So
Hmm.
better thing is you should become the English trainer, not the government employment.
As I mentioned you, yeah, it's totally up to my God because I don't know what is written in my destiny, but now that is my opinion. I have to go there, so that's why I am doing this practicing. Maybe if anything is good, so maybe where I am, and I can do both work together because the YouTube is the place, social media service. We have a time, and so we can upload any single video, a single one day, so we can manage the both. And now I'm also doing a both work like that, teachings also as well as studyings also. So because government jobs also takes a time to give the consistency matters a lot, so that both work I'm doing. So I'm not saying I'm going to skip this job. No, I'm not saying, but the option is that the aim is that you talk about the what is your aim, what do you want to become, so that why I'm share to you. What is your opinion, what do you want to become?
So ma'am, I want to become an English trainer in my life. That's why I
Wow, that's a
I
great.
asking you. That's why I was asking you
That's a
because
great.
because
So what are you doing?
before what ma'am?
What are you doing to becoming the English trainer? Because it's a too much tough responsibility because I make a lot of mistake in my sentence. So I just thought, how can I teach? So what are you doing to improving yourself?
So I teach at my home, my brother's son and daughter, and they perform very well in their school, and that's why after seeing
You
their
have a
result,
daughters? You have a daughters? Are you married?
no, 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 I shared about my brother's daughter and son.
Okay, okay. You just man, I just thought my brothers and daughter. So that I think you are married. Are you married?
No, 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 no. I wanted to say that I teach my brother, daughter, and son. That's why.
Okay,
Because
okay. I understand.
I am single now.
Not
So
an issue.
it was funny.
Okay. So, have you joined any institute to learn English?
Yes, yes,
Have you
ma'am.
joined any institute? Yeah.
Yes, I joined with the Persona Institute where Ajay sir is teaching English. Do you know about the Persona Institute?
Persona. I think you on a YouTube. Persona Academy. It's on a YouTube, no?
Yes, but I take a personal course in Persona Institute from
Okay,
the
okay. So I don't have. Mhm.
Indore city. Ajay sir teaching maybe Indore city.
Okay, I don't have much idea about that, teacher. So that's why, as you mentioned me, you belong to Gujarat. Okay, do you belong to Gujarat? Am I right? So, just tell me, what is the weather? How is the weather there?
Yes, ma'am. That's the thing I want to share with you. That yesterday you called me. That time here running was falling down. That's why I could not talk to you. And then when I
Mhm.
became free, that time I called you. But maybe you could not talk to me.
See, actually, what happened with me, that is the schedule of that. I always free in the morning time, 10, not a 10, 10, 11. I just take a online classes. And after 11 to 12, I am free. So I just thought if in between in this time, if I got some call, then I attend and I call and talk to person. But after that, because I have another session, I have another plan to for my study, I have to give the here the time and for now evening time I have to go the batches, so that all the hectic schedule I have, so that's why I was unable to call you. That not means I don't want to talk to you, means is that just hectic schedule, that's
So,
why.
ma'am, do you teach online and offline both?
Yes, now a time I am teaching online and the offline also.
So, between online and offline, which classes is best according to you?
I think offline classes is more best if I compare to the offline classes, because in offline classes we can attract the students. Okay, we can introduce ourselves very best quality of the expressions and the thoughts and the activities we can also attend in the offline batches. Have you watched the lots of video which I have uploaded on my YouTube channel? So all the activity session we conduct on my institute in my institute. So that all are things are good, and but in the online we just look at the student, we can teach that student, we can ask some questions also, but we cannot maintain the communication skills. That the part is lacking. I'm not saying online is not good. Yeah, of course we can join us, of course we have a social media, we can do anything else, but the activity purpose we have to join our offline batches, because on that time when we attract, when we meet the people, so that all are things give the another level of motivation, another level of the confidence. That the things matters a lot.
Yes, yes. In offline classes, we can easily talk with the student face to face. But in online
Yes.
classes, we cannot do this thing.
Hmm. So, is there any another question do you have?
So, ma'am, no, now I don't have any questions. So, if you have any questions, so you can ask me.
Hmm. What I ask you. So, what are you doing right now? Have you done
So,
your breakfast?
so nowadays I'm doing. Nowadays I'm improving my English skill.
Okay, that's a very good, because in this time English is very important to each and every one person, because we if we go anywhere we need our English. If we want anything, if we buy anything, so everything is written on the English, so we just think like that. We cannot go over just because by the help of this language. I know this is not a mandatory to you have to learn this, but it's important to add on a one more skill in your personality, because when we speak anything else in front of the people are thinking like that he is very educated person, and doesn't matter I'm not good at math. This is a personal, I'm not good at math, but if anybody look it to me and just think maybe you are a very educated person, but I'm just smiling in the corner. No, I am not a good at person, I'm not good at the education, but I'm doing. So English the give the power to showing the things and changing yourself as like a education power is going to be a change. That is the ability English have. English has.
Yes, yes. So, ma'am, I am belong for the village area. So, where I am living, where no person knows English except me. That's why I decided that I should talk with the people through the social media, and that's why I'm talking with you now.
You know what? If you are living a village area, so I think this you have a great chance to open your institute. Okay, so and you can teach there of your students because they are much eager to learn English, and you are only one person who are teaching. So that means you have a very powerful, we can say that powerful medicine you can provide your students.
Yes. That's why I want to become a English trainer in my life, and I will become because I'm doing hard work today, and that's why I think that I should do these things.
Yeah, that one question I would like to ask you: how to find me? How to find me? How
So,
did you
ma'am,
find me? That is the exact question. How did you find me?
yes, yes. So, uh, one day I was watching video in YouTube. That time I saw your video. You were teaching in means your institute. So I was uh, skipping up the mobile screen. So I found your another video. In the video, you were talking with the people. So I decided that I should talk.
That's a good. That is the
And
story behind.
that's why I tapped your name in the Skype app, and I got your ID, and now I can talk to you.
Now we are connected. I think we are trying. We both are trying to connect it to many days ago. I think. Yeah,
Yes.
but now we are connected to each other, so that's a very happy moment for us, both of us. So that's that. By the way, that was a very nice conversation to you. You are a very polite person, very humble person. You are talking to me like that. A very good way, and you share your views and ideas on a lot of things. It's very appreciable. So thank you so much for joining me. If any other question do you have, you can ask me. Otherwise, we should wind up the session right now.
No, ma'am. I don't have any questions. So, ma'am, we will surely meet again.
Yeah, sure, we will.
Yes. So, have a good day.
Same to you.
Yes.